And I want to also acknowledge my dad, John Lee. He's the baddest motherfucker I ever met. And he instilled in me a great work ethic. And Todd, I can literally hear your eyes rolling. Sorry, Todd Phillips, the director, is here. And I know that his eyes are rolling right now. I might have faltered slightly in my work ethic with him. But for all the other movies, I had a great work ethic.
One of the first things we spoke about when we met was Arthur has music in him. It's not just music in his head, but he's sort of one of these guys.
I literally just said that.
Music, you said music in his head. And music in his head implies he's crazy, and music in him implies he has grace, and that's the difference. And I think that Arthur, there's a grace in him that doesn't really come out until he really becomes Joker, and that was always no, but okay.
Really cool.
He said, "I wish you would have told me that when we were shooting."
This collaboration between the two of you, quite clearly, this is something quite special. But
they just get so grumpy sometimes. It's so much fun. Sometimes he gets so serious and grumpy, but then alone, he was really 53 years really gnarly. So I like you.
You're taking the fullest for his ear, though. Can you talk a little bit though about that, your experiences of this collaboration on set, apart from tickling his earlobes, and where you found that? Was that an instant thing with you guys on set, of having this kind of really open, kind of synchronized idea of what this was going to be?
Are you mad at me?
Not at all. I'm interested to see what you're going to say. Do we want to open it up to a couple
It's up
questions?
to you. We're almost out of time, but we.
You want to do
I think
two?
he'd love it. He loves this.
We'll do two.
And welcome. Hello. Bonsoir Joaquin Phoenix et bonsoir Todd Phillips. Welcome to Paris. On est très heureux de vous avoir. We are very happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Merci. Everything is fine with
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes,
Great. Thank you. But
Oui, merci. Vous parlez pas français du tout.
That's his French, right?
C'est tout ce qu'il sait dire en
French.
français.
Ok.
Voilà. C'est en français quand même.
That's
Et
pretty
vous,
good.
vous savez une chose.
I know that this way.
Voilà,
À tes
c'est ça.
souhaits, sachez le dire.
No, yeah, pretty much. I have
C'est à peu
a
près tout.
girlfriend.
Si j'ai une
my
copine,
wife from
enfin
Paris.
mon épouse
We've been together 13
parisienne,
years,
ça fait quand même 13
and I
ans
know
qu'on est
3
ensemble,
words.
et je connais 3 mots. J'ai appris
Donc,
3 mots en
à tes
13 ans.
No. Bonjour.
no,
bonsoir.
don't.
And that's this way.
Et à tes souhaits.
No,
Et vous-
also, putain.
Oh, piton.
Non, oui, t'as putain aussi, oui.
Ah, vous avez ça aussi. Ah, très bien. Ok. Donc l'accueil, il est dingue en France, mais vous avez présenté le film au Festival de Venise, et puis vous avez obtenu la récompense suprême au Festival de Venise, le Lion d'Or.
Joker, by Todd Phillips.
And finally, of course, there is no movie without Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, stop
The
it.
fiercest.
Vraiment.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Ah, c'est ridicule.
Joaquin is Joaquin is the
don't do
fiercest and
this.
bravest and most open-minded lion that I know, and you are a beautiful soul. And thank you for trusting me with your
C'est
insane
tellement
talent.
sympa. Je me souvenais plus que t'avais dit ça.
Pourquoi
Why do birds suddenly appear? I mean,
Sont boring, sont ennuyeuses.
I wanna feel like somebody.
Pourquoi vous pensez que
Will we see more films like Joker from you? Has this kind of given you the taste for it?
I mean, I like working with just great actors. I think it's the thing for a director.
Joaquin wants to know, too.
I would do anything with him. I want him to be in Hangover 4. I mean, I haven't got him the script yet.
The idea of exploring this alternate version, this interpreted, reimagined version of this character. This character's been out in the world, and the idea of not only reinterpreting it, but why him, why now, why you?
Why? I don't know. I'm still not sure what you're asking. But I can't hold in my stomach any longer, so I'm gonna have to call it a night for myself here. But thank you so much.
Don't even do this.
What are you doing?
But it's so much fun.
He loves.
Okay, sorry. What is question? How did I?
I'm curious about the first conversations you two had and what
You were getting a
The
real
very
look
first-
at what it's like every day.
No, this is so much.
A pretty good look. It's a pretty good look of day to day.
I just want to say, if you're lucky enough to know Joaquin, you know you're not allowed to say good things about him, ever. Not to him, and certainly not in public. So when they asked me to do this, I knew I'd be in a tough spot. So I thought instead I'll mention some bad things about him, and I'll do it quickly. He smokes a lot. His car is basically an ashtray that drives. He has zero ability to self-edit. It's a real issue. You'll see that shortly on display, I promise. He also has an incredibly small bladder and literally has to pee 4 times over the course of a 1-hour meeting, which is also an issue.
Thank you all so much. Have a lovely night. Thank you for this. It's such a great honor. I don't know why. Thank you.
And I'm going to tell you like a really boring story. So we were like 3 weeks into shooting, and I'd been trying all these different kind of ideas that I had in my head, and Todd and I had talked about them, and we just said, let's go out and we just have to try it. And he always encouraged me just to fail, which I did a lot. And 3 weeks into shooting, I think it became unbearable for him. And we were shooting a scene, and I think it was like the 4th take, and I said, well, that's about, I don't know what else I could do. I think that's all the ideas I have. And he said, well, I think you should try another one. I said, okay. So I tried another one, and basically just did some more bullshit. And he said, I think you should try another one. And he wasn't specific because I think he knew that I had to find it on my own. And I just decided to stop all of my actory stuff and just to listen to the other actor and to just be aware of the space that I was in. And we did this take, and it felt really good. And he came out and he said, that was a good take. I said, oh, yeah, it felt good to me. And he said, what was that? And I said, it was sincerity. And he said, well, you should be sincere more often. And it was a scene that ultimately was cut out of the movie, but it ended up being kind of the most important scene in the movie. Because it helped me find sincerity. And sometimes I think it seems like an obvious thing, right? And something that an actor should know, but sometimes we need that kind of like encouragement or that kind of direction. And so thank you, Todd, for helping me to find sincerity. And I'm sincerely honored to give you this shenanigan.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to read because I feel like he looks. We had a rough night, so no. I do want to.
Todd, you were such an amazing friend and collaborator, and you convinced me to do this movie, and you encouraged me to give everything and to be sincere, and I'm such a pain in the ass. I cannot believe you put up with me. I'm so indebted to you.